In today's video, we're going to be talking about what the best print-on-demand site out there is. This will be measured by traffic, and I'm making this so you guys know which print-on-demand sites are getting the most amount of people going to them, so that you guys can obviously make some designs for them and make money. I know, a lot to say in the intro. Nevertheless, if you're ready for this one, please do drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's jump straight into it. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print-on-demand shops. If you do happen to be new around here, please do click on that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on. That way you won't miss out on any videos. We've helped a lot of people to make their first online sales through sites such as Redbubble. So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure that you are a part of this community. And for those who don't know, down in the description, I have a free print-on-demand starter guide, which features a lot of the information that I used when I first started to get my first few online sales. And if you are someone who's looking to turn this into more of a full-time thing, I've also got a paid step-by-step guide that's also linked down in the description. And in a sea of a lot of different print-on-demand sites, which are the best? That is going to be the main question here. Now, the way I'm going to go about this video, I'm going to be showing you 7 different print-on-demand sites. I'm going to be starting with the one with the least traffic and ending with the one with the most traffic, so you guys can know which print-on-demand sites to prioritize if you're trying to maximize your print-on-demand earnings. There's a lot more print-on-demand sites than 7 out there, but these are the 7 most effective, so I want you guys to bear that in mind. So at the bottom of the pile, we have Spreadshirt. I say the bottom of the pile, but Spreadshirt is still getting 889,000 visitors a month, and this is also with a daily traffic of 29,666. And obviously this is being based off US stats, and I'm mainly going off US stats mainly because with most print-on-demand sites, the most sales do come from the US. This is very, very eye-opening to me, as I wouldn't have ever expected this amount of people to be jumping to sites like Spreadshirt. But yeah, it's very eye-opening, and it's actually pretty cool to know how many people could potentially end up coming across your designs. Actually jumping onto Spreadshirt, for those who've never used it, this is what it looks like. I mean, there's a lot of useful information right on the front page. The first thing that really stands out to me is the fact that they show you what's trending now. You can literally go on the stickers, see what's doing well, and they show you which niches you may want to jump into. I mean, the birthday niche personally is one of my favorite niches. One thing I like about Spreadshirt is that they make it very, very easy to kind of know what's performing well on their site, and they do this initially by just showing you guys, sellers, what is working, what's making them money, so potentially more people can make something similar in their own way. In regards of what pops up when you search up funny t-shirts, I don't know why I searched on Bing here, not Google. Either way, you can see a Spreadshirt t-shirt has popped up. When you're wanting to use a print-on-demand site, that's something that's very important to consider, because you want to use a site that's most likely going to pretty much push your designs so people can see them on different search engines. And although for this video Spreadshirt is actually bringing in the lowest monthly traffic out of the sites I'm going to be talking about, it is making up for that in other aspects. Moving us on, we have TeePublic. Now, I've made a couple of videos about TeePublic recently, and when I saw this, I was actually surprised. The monthly traffic for TeePublic is 916,264 with a daily traffic of 30,542 visitors. TeePublic is another go-to site where, you know, in my opinion, it's fairly easy to get sales on. I mean, they do have their downsides. If you want to know a little bit more about that, I made a video called The Dark Side of TeePublic. I'll link it down in the description. Check that out. But besides the point, I mean, TeePublic, if you're in good standing with them and if your designs are actually appearing on the market, it's a great site to use. Jumping onto the site, I mean, the front page is like most print-on-demand front pages. It's filled with ideas and things that you can potentially make designs for. So you can always get inspiration from the front pages. In terms of the design, I would actually prefer Spreadshirt's front page, because Spreadshirt dives deeper into some of the niches that work well in comparison to TeePublic here. I mean, you've got hot sellers, you've got a niche suggestion here with Halloween based designs, but besides that, there's not as much insight as what we saw with Spreadshirt, but that might just be me. I mean, let me know what you think in the comment section. When I actually tried to do a funny t-shirt search through Google, surprisingly enough, I don't see a link to TeePublic here. I mean, Spreadshirt is at the top. We've got a few of the others in there, but I am not seeing TeePublic. Could this mean that they've kind of stopped putting as much money into advertising their seller designs? I don't know, but it doesn't have the lowest amount of traffic in regards of people going to the site. So maybe if you do go on to post your designs there, you might still have a chance of getting a lot of sales. But with the current climate, it's a bit iffy. Next up on the list, we have Society 6. Now, Society 6 is not that much further in front of TeePublic in regards of visitor, and it has 986,000 visitors there with a daily traffic of just under 33,000 visitors. Society 6 is one that a lot of you guys struggle with, one that a lot of you guys probably don't use, but it is a good print-on-demand website to use. I mean, they've got a large variety of products you can actually put your designs on. Once again, straight off the bat with the homepage, you can see they're showing products with designs that are probably selling. They've got a bit of a homely feel to them. I mean, we're seeing frames, we're seeing throw pillows. As you can see, they highlight some products. They actually highlight what's trending now as well. And once again, very, very homely products. And I know there's people watching this that like to design things like this and put them on Redbubble. If you do happen to be one of those people that's constantly designing for homely styled products, then Society 6 might actually be the site for you. As you can see, that is what they mainly push on the front page. They give subtle hints as well for sellers in regards of what to do in regards of designs. As you can see here, it says don't miss our back to school essential sale. Straight away, the back to school niche is something people can easily jump onto. And once again, back to the search of funny t-shirts. I mean, we can't seem to see Society 6 on here, but that is self-explanatory in my opinion, mainly because their main focus isn't t-shirts. They focus more so on homely products. So maybe if I searched funny pillow just as a test, maybe some Society 6 stuff may pop up. Let's have a quick look. I mean, we've got the Etsy's, the Redbubbles, the Zazzles. Like I thought, Society 6 now pops in there. But yeah, where Society 6 is different is with the product, as it's mainly focusing towards products that you mainly find in the home, kind of aligning more with the female market. Next up, we've got Zazzle, and Zazzle's coming in with an astonishing monthly traffic of 2.8 million visitors. Can you believe it? That is insane. Daily traffic of 94,192 visitors. And yeah, it's just mind blowing given the fact that we've just jumped up from 900k results. I mean, Zazzle is one of those sites that a lot of people underrate, and Zazzle is mainly based towards customization in regards of customizing things like wedding invitations, whether that be greetings cards and those types of things. Straight away with the front page, you can already see what they're advertising here. You got the invitations there, what looks like custom cards. I mean, it looks really cute if you ask me. Once again, the target audience for Zazzle feels very similar to the target audience for Society 6. So they're probably two websites you'd want to use in conjunction to each other if you're looking to create those style of designs. Nevertheless, obviously they show you a range of different things in terms of trending niches. I mean, here it says trending on Zazzle, weddings, bridal showers, birthdays, quinceañeras even. I mean, they're going full on Mexican and people, showing different niches people can jump into. And a lot of people always tell me that they struggle to find niches. It's not that hard if you really do your research. Some websites literally tell you, like straight up. It's just a matter of looking into the information and working off what you're seeing. The only thing with Zazzle is that the learning curve is a bit tricky at the start, but once you get into the flow of things, it's not too hard to use. And when I quickly go onto the Google search and, you know, we'll search through funny t-shirts, pretty sure Zazzle pops up on the first page here. I mean, it's not at the top, but it is on the first page, which is something that I would expect from a site with just under 3 million monthly visitors. But yeah, it's another great site to use. Like I said before, a little bit underrated, but you could definitely have a lot of fun with Zazzle and make yourself some good money. Now getting us into the final 3 sites, so the top dog websites of this video. In the number 3 spot, we have my personal favorite, and that is Redbubble. And Redbubble is coming in with a whopping 4.3 million monthly visitors. I mean, you love to see it. Daily traffic comes in at 144,000. And I mean, at this point, the numbers are just getting crazier and crazier. I mean, when I look at this, I understand why I've done so well and why a lot of you guys have done so well on Redbubble, because there's so many potential viewers of your design, so many potential buyers. I mean, it all makes sense. I mean, at this point, you guys all know the drill by now. I mean, when we jump onto the Redbubble homepage, it's kind of giving you an idea of the products that are doing well. I mean, it's showing us posters on the top banner. We've got some pillows there. We've got stickers, shop t-shirts. I mean, there's a variation of products you can shop, but those front design images that they're showing us are things that are potentially doing well, things that you guys could potentially jump onto yourself. They even go on to show you about the fan art program, showing some of the things that you can actually create for that fall under trademark, but are covered due to Redbubble's agreement with some of these companies. And through the front page, I mean, you can see why Redbubble probably does as well as it does. Because for me, at this point, I'll probably say it's still my best performer in terms of print-on-demand websites. And if you haven't tried it out already, I mean, at this point, you should do. I mean, looking onto funny t-shirts and what pops up on Google on the first search page, obviously Redbubble is there. So by the looks of things, it looks like they are still paying for advertisements to help artists get their designs pushed out there. The earning potential with Redbubble is very high. Sitting in the number 2 spot in regards of monthly traffic, we have Etsy. Etsy's coming in. This is just, it's laughable. Redbubble, it was 4 million monthly visitors. Etsy's jumping in with a whopping 101.4 million monthly visitors. Their daily traffic, I don't mean to laugh, guys. Some of these numbers are ridiculous. Their daily traffic is 3.3 million, just under 3.4 million, which is so close to Redbubble's monthly traffic. The only thing when it comes to Etsy is the fact that you do actually have to pay for your listings to list on there. And Etsy is more of a print-on-demand site I recommend to people trying to step up their print-on-demand game. If you have designs that you know are selling on other print-on-demand sites, whether that be Redbubble, TeePublic, or some of the other ones I've mentioned, when you guys look at the front page of Etsy, I mean, we could probably see why they get a lot of traffic. There's a lot of information there, and they're more arts and crafts based, and they're not just selling print-on-demand products. They also allow people to sell their own handcrafted. I like the fact that they do throw in some hints for niches that work well. For example, on the tabs here, you're seeing back to school as an additional tab. This will most likely be put here because they know soon people will be buying back to school things, whether that would be t-shirt based, whether that would be pencil cases, backpacks, you name it. The traffic is great. There's only one downside for someone who may be brand new to print on demand, and it's the fact that if you're deciding to jump on Etsy, you have to learn pretty much how to integrate with a third-party site like Printful, for example. And once that's done, every time you do list something, you do actually have to pay a little charge. Besides all of those things, Etsy is great. The earning potential is insane, and the amount of traffic, like you saw, is crazy. And to finish us off, in the number 1 spot, also known as the best online marketplace out there, we have Amazon. Now, obviously, Amazon.com is a website that's gonna get a lot of traffic for a lot of different reasons. I mean, they're not just print on demand based, but within Amazon, there's a feature that's called Merch by Amazon that allows you to upload your designs onto t-shirts and a lot of other things. Now, obviously, when these things are listed through Merch by Amazon, they go onto the Amazon marketplace. And with the monthly traffic of 654.5 million visitors, that is insane. The daily traffic is 21.8 million. It's literally 5 times Redbubble's monthly traffic in one day. I mean, when it comes to a print on demand site to kind of work with, Merch by Amazon is a no-brainer. I mean, the traffic is insane. The only downside is that not everyone will always get accepted onto the Merch by Amazon program. But if you are lucky enough to actually get onto it, you could have your t-shirts showing up on Amazon like some of these people here. Not all of the t-shirts you come across on Amazon are through the Merch by Amazon program. Some people do sell through Amazon FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon. And if we were to search funny t-shirts, once again, you see that Amazon does pop up there. Didn't mention this for Etsy, but Etsy does also pop up. So obviously the traffic is there. They're most likely paying to advertise their products to as many people as they can, usually through things like retargeting ads. So yeah, if you're someone who's looking to get into print on demand, top dog sitting right there at the very top is Amazon with Merch by Amazon. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you somewhat enjoyed it. I wanted to give you a little bit of insight into some print on demand sites I feel would be most effective for you guys, especially for people that are also new to print on demand. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. If you made it to this point of the video, down in the comment section, comment whichever print on demand site you like most and then put, and I will be looking through your comments and trying to respond to as many of you guys as possible. Nevertheless, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor and manifest success.